everyone. Well, welcome to the BJ Show. Another episode. We got the cricket show. We've got so much to cover. Let's get on with it. So, welcome aboard. We've got so much intro. Let's get on. Or maybe just cut it through intro long to short. But if you are new, welcome aboard. Give this a like. You love your cricket. That's more awesome and appreciated. As well, the most important thing is if you are new, welcome aboard. Hit that subscribe button. Much appreciated. We've got a massive news to share before we get into that. We do have that watch time goal. We go a long way. But guess what? Everyone can get on board and actually enjoy a bit of my episodes. Every second counts, every hour counts. So let's get that goal, get this community into some great fun. So moving on from that part is, and I can remind you at the end of today's show for the cricket show, we've got, as I mentioned in the intro, so much to cover. We do have a live stream announcement on the 17th of December, next Wednesday, the time of record. So Wednesday the 17th, the 2025, 7 p.m. So that Adelaide time, Australian Eastern Standard Time. Check your local guards, take your time, book it in your calendar. That's right, I'll be going live. That's it. Live for a Christmas special Q&A. It's time to celebrate the Christmas festival. So, how are you feeling about this Christmas season? How are you all going? Because it's just a really important time of the year. Giving and spending time with family and friends. A lot of work parties. There's friends catching up, going to the basketball. Soccer in Australia or over in England. There's so much to share. And well mentioned about basketball, that's also in the USA, the NBA. So, besides that, let's get that intro out and done, making it short. Wow, the Ashes, the BBL preview was known for the Ashes between Australia and England post reviews. So I'm going to share this a short term as well. The BBL as well. What an absolute episode we have you today. To make it all short and sweet, I'll do my best to make it all short to my best ability. So coming into the result, we went through a 3-day series out of 5. So that's a little bit longer. Hopefully the next one will be in Adelaide in the time on the 17th of December 2025 to the 21st of December. So this is just a regular test, no day night for that one. So wow, what a series this was. Well done to Australia taking the 8th wicket win in at the Gabba, Brisbane, Australia. All out for 511 for Australia, 2 for 69, and we'll share that very shortly. And for England, that was Australia, but for England, 334 and then 241. So how it all started, I will start. England came out and with that, Carley with 76.93, Ben Duckley with a duck, Ollie Pop duck, 138 from 206, a very good effort. Joe Root came in, and with Harry Brook with 31 from 33, 19 from 49, Ben. So it was another duck. So we had a few ducks in this team in this game from Jamie Smith. Will Jack is 19 from 31. This is from the first innings overall when I'm reading. Gus Atkinson 4 from 3 and duck from Braden Case and 38 from 36. Jofa at for her. Well done for the bowlers. Mick Stark is having one hell of a summer and wow, 6 for 75 from 20 overs. Pretty good effort. Ria Michael Nessa 1 for 43. Scott Booland 1 for 87. Raiden Doug 1 for 81. And Cameron Green no wicket for 43. So pretty good effort. So, okay, now before we get into how it all happened for Australian batters, we're going to go to the bowlers just to make it nice and short. So, well done to Jofa for her 1 for 87. Gus Atkinson 1 for 114. 4 for 152. Brandon Carr. Ben Stokes 3 for 113, 1 for 34. Will Jack, they're from England. Then for the batters, Australia, Trevor Ted starts out all right. 33 from 43. Then it was Jack Weddle, 72 from 78. Pretty good effort. We had Mungus Lombard, 65 from 78. Steve Nifty, 1 from 85. Cameron Green, 45 from 57. Alex Perry, 63 from 69. Josh Ingles, 23-25. Michael Nissa, 10 from 41. Mitchell Stark, 77 from 141. Scott Boulan, 21 from 72. And Brendan Dougie, 13 from 21. Very, very good effort. Then it was England's time. That was a very good run. But England got better with hitting the bat. But it was just amazing. And I'm going to go and change it up. I'm going to do the bowlers for Australia and finish up with England, and then vice versa, like I shared with England in the first Australia, England, so England, then Australia, and then England, Australia, Australia, England. So to make it all fair, that's how I'm going to share. So Mitch Starkey, 2 for 64. Wow, my goodness, 5 for 42. Very good effort. 1 for 56 from Brain and Dougie. Scott Boulan, 2 for 47. Number for 15, Cameron Green. So we had Zach Harley, 44-59. Pretty good effort. Ben Duckley, bit better. 15 from 18. Ollie Pope, better again, 26 from 32. Joe Root, nice, great, but that's okay, 15 from 36. Hey Book, good, 15 from 21. Ben Stokes, 50 from 152. Jamie Smith, 4 from 11. Will Jack, 41 from 92. 3 from 13, Gus Atkinson. And Brains Tay, 7 from 10. 5 from 9 from Joe Akbar. And there we go. So, they're your second innings. Now we share, but I'm actually going to leave as I'm going to share Australia as last. It was a bit not great how England really responded and we should just dominate it, but unfortunately 69 runs. It was 2 for 69, and I don't know how we did not win more than that, but it was all Gus Atkinson 2 for 37, and it was Jofa Akbar number 28, and unfortunately it was 10 overs later and it was 59. Very, very more T20 scored at that moment, but it doesn't matter. Trevor Ted tacked on 22-22. Jack Weffel, 17 from 23, not out. 3 from 6 from Mungus Lombard, and Steve Smith, 23, not out for 9. So overall, you can see unbelievable effort. And like I said, the total, from both teams, I think and stay tuned because we might do another episode of this with Aiden and all through the summer. But as we go through the halfway mark of this series, the third one is in Adelaide, and stay tuned because this is going to be maybe one of the best ones. The best one and the best stadium to play cricket. Sold out, already sold out. Very, very good. And it's so fantastic to have cricket in Adelaide. So, well done to Australia. They take a 2-0 lead. Now, let's get some entertainment happening. We got some finals. We got some opening reviews. And hopefully Aiden's hearing this, but I'd love to hear from you, mate. It'd be so good to join as well. We got the Weather 11 Women's Big Bash Final. And boy, what a game this is going to be. It is the Hobart Hurricanes take on Perth Scorchers on the 13th December 2025. This is held in Hobart, which is at Berlin Oval. This is another great way to see Hobart Hurricanes to make a mother final and actually win it. Now, do my apologise. I do my ever apologise. I have not been sharing the cricket news like this kind of competition and any other competition at all. Unfortunately, it's just not yet to be announced, but best of luck. This will be shared after the first week of sharing all the BBL. I will only sharing well done to this team, heads up next team, move on game 2. That's the sentence I'm going to be doing. This is what it's going to be each week. So stay tuned for each. Well, basically on a today, I will record and a little bit of idea. I'll give this out soon as possible, and then the next week and the next week as well. So I'm going to stick to Hobart. They're the best team. They finished top by quite comfortable with Sydney Sixers, Perth Scorchers, and Melbourne Stars to wrap it up in the top four. Pretty good effort. Sydney Sixers and Melbourne Stars being knocked out with regards with wow. It was actually, if Adelaide Strikers got a few good games in their belt, they actually won this game and like a bit more action. They could play finals this year, but unfortunately, games just couldn't go their way, and that's okay. But we do go to the BBL 14. What an epic entertainment. KFC is the sponsor. It's always been KFC ever since I remember. And this is it. I can't wait to share with you their BBL. Now, I know I'm thinking a bit more ahead of my time, but I'm actually going to go through each team. Please, not presentation of that. That's another way of it. So, it's all too early. It's way too early. The runners up go to Perth to take on Perth Scorchers. Now, I don't know how good Perth are. I don't know how good Sydney are. They're the one of the best top two teams in this competition, and good for a reason. They didn't play finals last year. Sydney did, both Sydney, but we're talking about Sydney Sixers at the moment. This is an interesting new season. It's clear slope, and oh my goodness, this is huge. And match number two. Well, how can I relate match number one? And I'm going to go 18 and one sentence, see how it goes. So we are at Optus Stadium in known for Perth Stadium, the original name. Known that for many common for cricket. Well, I'll be always heard from commentaries point of view, but the beautiful stadium with Perth Scorchers and the Sydney will go head to head. Now, who should win? I think Perth Scorchers should win this and should win beautiful. So there you go. I think it's going to be a very, very close one, but we'll actually start. I don't know who will bat first or bowl. That's not really what I want to know about. That's really in advance. But I think can't wait for that. So, game two down at GMHC8 Stadium was where Geelong Cats, the AFL team, were the Melbourne Renegades second home base team. And Melbourne Renegades take on Brisbane Heat. Well, I can just say right now, both of these two teams, did play finals? No. Brisbane, unfortunately, went down to second to last, with the Melbourne Renegades a little bit higher. New team overall. Who is going to take this win too early? Down at Geelong, pretty good. I think Brisbane will take it. I think Brisbane look very much better side. They'll bounce and they'll win in game number two. Game three, Hobart, the reigning Renegades, take on Sydney Thunder, the BBL 13 rematch at Ninja Stadium in Hobart. Who's going to take this? I reckon it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a close one. Sydney Thunder may have more control, but I think Hobart look a very much better side. They're aiming and hoping to go back to back. So Hobart to take their first win after their beauty. Sydney Sixers, the runners up. They host the Adelaide Strikers, their second game for the BBL tournament. Well, they just come from Perth. They're back at home, and we now head on to the 17th December 2025. Adelaide Strikers will take and claim their first game for the season. I really think this is going to be a close one, and also, like I said, Sydney Sixers game for the tournament, as well the LA Strikers first game for the tournament and for the season. So we're at the SCG in Sydney, Adelaide Strikers. I'm going to take that week. Let's go, match 5. We have the Rain Premiers. I'm going to say that's for week 1, and then we'll move that and see how that go after these games. They travel to the MCG where Melbourne Stars, the Stars and the Renegades, the Hobart Renegades are traveling to Melbourne. Now, Melbourne Stars, they play finals. These two are going to be absolutely heat football. These two teams will be absolute in good form, ready to take on the action of this tournament. But I'm going to really take a massive upset here. I really am. Melbourne Stars take the win. You never know. This is a very different tournament. We go to match number 6. Brisbane Heat, their first home game. Perth Scorchers travel to at the Gutter as Brisbane Heat take their first home game for the season, and Perth Scorchers travel from Perth. Brisbane Heat should take it But I think Perth, really, I think the Perth Scorchers got them. They just got them. So we come to match 7 as we end this episode. We are at ENGIE Stadium in Sydney. We got the Thunder and the Sixers. They're these two Sydney teams head to head to end the show. After match number 8 will be a later down the track. I'll do my best to keep this going. So, wow factor. How can I presume this is going to be a good game to watch? I think it's going to be a really good one. This is on the 20th. I'm going to end it from here. So, look, I have no idea. I'm going to send the Thunder. I'm going to take the Thunder to take the win. So there you have it. The match 1. Just to wrap it up in the overall. So before we get to BBL 15, I'm going to say about all the best for Hobart and Perth, with the Hobart Hurricanes hosting the Perth Scorchers in the 2025 WBBL, let's say 11. With all the best for the big final. Hobart Hurricanes hosting Perth Scorchers. Hobart Hurricanes with my team to win, with Perth with the Scorchers with the first one. Brisbane Heat on the road to Geelong with the rematch of BBL 14 final between Hobart Hurricanes and the Sydney Thunder. We have Hobart with the game there. My apologies, I think it was Sydney with the actual rematch from that game. So I do apologise for all of that. The next game is match 4 with Sydney Sixers. Their first home game for the season, hosting Adelaide Strikers. Adelaide with the win there, with Melbourne Stars hosting the reigning premiers of Hobart Hurricanes, with Melbourne Stars in my game there, with Brisbane Heat host Perth Scorchers, with Perth Scorchers with the win there. We have the Thunder and the Sixers, and we have the Thunder. That's right, with my game, Rod Harley from that. So, thank you so much. Hope you enjoy much as I have enjoyed sharing this with you. Well, hopefully this cricket show you enjoy. Give it a like, subscribe down below, hit the notification. We got so much cricket news, so you do not want to miss an episode. As well, right now, we're going to let you all reminded, like I did at the beginning, we're going live on the 17th of December, 2025. So Wednesday is the day. Do not miss it, because it's going to be really 7 p.m. Adelaide time, Australian Eastern Standard Time. Check your time around. Go on your clock in your settings and type in Adelaide as well, just to give you a bit of an idea of where you are around the world, and much appreciated you can join. Thank you for those who have joined the last time and subscribed, much appreciated, and the watch time. Make sure we build this amazingly. It's not been an easy challenge to get this, this funds into from, because all I'm earning from this is, yeah. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Go and check out all my latest quiz, all the quizzes in the world. We got TV show quizzes. We got Christmas quizzes. We got so much. We got up to 5 quizzes at at this time. More to come here on the BJ Show. Can't wait to share with you all. All right, thanks for listening. We'll see you soon. BJ Show's out. Thanks for listening.